it's required. Absolutely, yes. I will leave the rest for you homework because we need to discuss some points here. Yes or no?
Sure.
Let's study some techniques to help us to know more. So I'm going to let me give you seconds. We can modify now, but now no. Let's today, inshallah, study some points about the vocab. How can we master vocab easily and quickly? I will send you these notes. You can go to chapter number 13.
Okay.
For the spelling rules, we will not test you for spelling. Don't worry. So every word is correct in spelling. So don't worry, we'll skip this point. But right now, we need to know how the writer writes. What can help me to know the meaning of the word easily? Because in the test, the test maker always choose text already has evidence to help you. So do not worry, there must be evidence. But let's know how the author of the text, help me to understand, right?
Yeah.
To see. Number one, the writer can use the technique of definition. He already gives me definition of the word. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So let's see. Here, for example, he gives you a word clues to know that the following is the same of the previous. The course emphasized demography. He said which is. So what means the demography? The study of human populations. Here again, that is. That means the same meaning. The lecture was verbose. So the lecture here was so verbose means wording. So you must know one of them. If you don't know what means verbose, we can help you. But what means wordy? If you don't know, you must go to KG1. But that's very important. So when I see this word, close word in writing, I expect the following the same. Another one is to give you examples. So you can expect these words, including like such as, like today, you have studied including examples. So if I don't know what means this word, I already give you example to understand. What's the job of this person? He took dictations and copied manuscripts. So get the meaning. He's a photocopier, for example. Can be. He just like copy. Or he just like take dictation after the king words. So this can be. Again, what means the miscreants? So he said examples. To tell you what kind of people. Pickpockets, thieves, vandals. So just like bad people. Here again, we can use a technique of comparison. We compare between two ideas to help you to understand, but also identical like you see. So it means veracity. I don't know, but he tells you comparison between Joan's friend and her teacher. Her teacher, too, also said Joanne's truthfulness was evident. That means we were testing Joanne's friend about her veracity, about does she tell the truth or not. So we give you the comparison. At comparison, we are talking about similarity. So we compare between two ideas or two things or two people. So this word can help you. Sometimes we talk about contrast, similarity. It's a comparison, but we're talking about something opposite. Look, unlike. So opponent, it's opposite to Kwame. So Kwame is not opponent, it's a good person. He is despondent and Kwame hopeful. So what is the opposite of these words? Same. So it means despondent, not hopeful, not happy, not sure. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the writer helps you, and the test maker will help you. But already we need at least amount of vocabulary. So the same way. So we need to know what it means grouse, as you know. So grouse here, I don't know. But he said, but his sister does without. That just means Martin always complained about his works, his tasks, as you know. And he said,
Yeah.
oh, here cause and effect. You must expect it. So I will send you today a very big file about these words to help you to know the relationship between the different words. Now, we need to know what means intrusive. I can guess generally what means intrusive. I don't need general meaning. I need the context meaning because he asked too many personal questions. That means this person interfered. Maria felt the stranger. So the stranger interfered in her life. You see, intervene in her life. This could be. Again, loquacious. Because he is or he has a loquacious nature, teacher always ask him to stop talking. This means he lock. You know, look in Arabic?
Yeah.
This person look. It means he talks a lot about trivial. Note. This can help him. Similarity. This is some of the common techniques in your test. Look, for instance. So that is an example of the preface idea. Look examples between two dashes to help you with means light sources. So if I don't understand, try to use examples. And this is the main idea. They use the three different paleolithic light sources to determine that each likely had a specific purpose. Example, right?
Yeah.
Look again to understand how they tested. So why they tested? Why they tested? 2 plus infinitive means purpose. They tested different light methods to understand. So this is the main idea. So when you are going to look for the main idea in the beginning. Any idea
Yeah.
not, any idea not mentioned wrong. Here again, comparison to help you to understand words if you don't know. So be careful.
Sir, will this technique always help me in the test?
We will not test you for the technique, but to understand how the question is made, how to understand the message.
Yeah, okay.
And remember when we make it here for the opposite ideas, in contrast to, it's opposite between the preface and following. So your answer is mentioned here, but the opposite. Found it?
Yeah.
So this can help you.
Okay.
We have something called the general technique, general tone, general atmosphere, general mood can help you to know the word. For example, here jocund. Jocund, it's an adjective, describe the noun mood. Okay. Who was in this mood? This Raymond. And Raymond who did the action. This action is done by this person. This person has this mood. Yeah, but this verb related to him. So who was laughing and joking? He. So how about the mood? If you laugh and joke, it's a positive mood, not negative. So any negative answer deleted. So it can be
Yeah.
merry, cheerful, carefree, not concerned, this way. So it's like in general. Now, I'm trying to give an example and trying to think. For example, premonition. Later after second, we'll have some techniques, but now try to guess. I had a premonition of defeat and the comma. This comma, it tells you that this is additional information to describe something before. So the meaning of these two words already here. So a kind of for means pre, and the for means before. So it's a sense. You know, you sense, you predict, you foresee something before it happens. So it's a kind of foreknowledge that we would lose. So lose means defeat. Premonition means foreknowledge. So when we ask you about premonition, foreknowledge, prediction, forecast, foresee, expect, this way. So the writer gives you a positive additional phrase to overstate, to explain, to give you details. Again, semicolon. Remember, the punctuation is a powerful way to help you. Semicolon means we have complete sentence before, semicolon, complete sentence after. The following sentence is additional information to something mentioned before. So imagine that semicolon means because, means for this reason, for explanation, for example, explanation, not opposite, not opposite. So we didn't need to insult negative words. Bad enough negative word. So what is the tone of this word? Negative. Do you remember
Yeah.
it? Look, this is written at the same sense. You found it here.
Yeah.
So how they put this situation, bad situation, they try to help. So as an example, of course, later I will send you this as file with answers to help you to imagine. And here we have already some vocab. Something else in English, very, very important to know. It's wonderful for memory. For me as a teacher, I use it. Roots, prefixes, suffixes. As you know the roots in English, roots means words or syllables or letters in the word to help you to know the meaning, the topic, the field of knowledge about that. For example, crypt in any word means to put into, I don't know, crypt means to keep it in hidden situation or to keep it secret. En means to put tion, suffix means noun. So when I read this word, I found that something that has been put into secret code, for example, or something secret, something unknown, ambiguous, unclear. It's kept from the public. Here, something secret. That's why.
Yeah.
In English, when I look at inward in the vocab, when you look at inward in English, you must find any root or prefix or suffix or anything to help you to memorize it. So the problem is how to memorize it quickly. For example, guess together what means. And I memorize that any word has these letters. We're talking about agriculture field. So num means a fact, study, science, research, studies. So this is studies about fields, about agriculture.
Yeah.
And why it tells you it's a noun. So it's a study of crop production. It's about agriculture, whatever it is, crop production or not. I go to the text and check. Again, if I found any word has am at the beginning, I guess we're talking about positive words. Passion, compassion, friendship, love, anything. So when I say Dr. Hassam is amorous, so this means you have sense of love people, agreeable, you are lovely, being agreed. So that is, for example, you wanted to guess this word, most common in social science. N means not or no. R, as you know, means rule. That means, and Y means noun. So that means there is no rule, government or control or safety or security. So absence of government. For example, this is not the only meaning. This is one of the meanings of the word. That's it, very easy. Look,
Yeah.
means no. Anthrop means human. And the miss already means no or without or you are against or you hate. So if I said I am kind of misanthrope, this means I hate humans. I distrust humans or I don't accept people easily. Should test them first to make friends. For example, that means at home today, not tomorrow. You must memorize all these Latin words. Why? When you study the vocab, it makes it for you super. Remember,
Yeah.
study like that at home. I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Study. Look, N means no. NIM, NYM means fact. IOS means it's adjective. So anonymous means no fact. If it's no fact, it's not known, not famous, not accepted between people. Look, when you go to the word, secret, unnamed, in the dark, name, not defined. No, because I know that an means not. In fact, that's it. So after memorizing these Latin roots can help you to guess the word, you must go to the prefix.
Yeah.
You know the prefixes, it's a syllable at the beginning, but be careful, so easy. For example, a or an, remember a or an or ana means against. But sometimes a means on, in, a. Look, a moral without morals. Not typical. Bloom and bloom. So I can guess the word. So a opposite, yes. But be careful, it's not article. Article, you need a space between words. You know that?
Yeah.
So be careful when you look at the word. So we need to guess together. Guess any difficult word. For example, this word. Circum means around. Vent, you move. If you move around something, for example, try to circumvent the coronavirus infection. It means go around it. If you go around something, you are going to try to escape from it. You are going to avoid it, to avert it. So it means you are going to avoid. That's it.
Yeah.
Look for cat or kata. Now, so catastrophe. So catastrophe means something go down at the end. Something go down, this means it's going to be damaged, to be destroyed, to be this way.
Yeah.
Look for this word. You know, core means together, and fer means transfer. We transfer knowledge together. We consult each other. We exchange information. So confer means consult with others. Like the word conference. Do you know conference?
Yeah.
People meet to transfer knowledge, honestly, or maybe not. It's meeting. Like now, we are in a conference together. We share knowledge. So that is here. Contra means against, and dict means information, means words, like diction, dictionary, dictation. So contradict means words opposite to words. So speak against an idea. That's why. So when you study the prefixes or memorize, remember you should memorize the prefix and the meanings. So when I look at any word I look at it, I know. Feel it?
Yeah.
So after finishing the prefixes, you should go to suffixes. Suffixes very important. For example, here, as you know, able, you know, age. It tells you the word is noun, and it tells you an action of this word process of break-in, or the action of break-in, or result of break-in. Like that, rack. Straight for the word break. Look, same sound. The same sound, it reminds you it's about breaking, damage something. As you know, shipwrecks. So this is why. So should memorize all the suffixes to help you. So now do you know how to understand now?
Yeah.
I will send you the workbook of this booklet. You go to the chapter of number unit 13. You will find here summary information about it. Already memorize it here about the techniques to help you. Here we have techniques, as you know, and we have another technique, restatement. Unfamiliar word is explained by more words. That means the writer is going to explain again by different words to help the writer, to help the reader. We need to guess together what means sophisticated. After studying the Latin roots, you will study like that. Soph means knowledge. Means what? Knowledge. Like philosophy. If something or someone has a lot of knowledge, what does it mean? Like that, the system. System noun. This adjective describes the noun. That's why I tell you, when you find the adjective, find what does it describe. The system is sophisticated. So the system has a lot of knowledge. What does it mean? Complicated, complex. It's not easy to understand. You need to prepare a lot of study to understand it. How did you know these words? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then you can find some words here as an examples to help you. Just like our vision for words. I'll send it to you to study it. Here's some prefixes to help you as a summary, or just like additional here. Deal. So after memorizing the Latin roots, you are going to study vocab. Very sorry, my dear friend, but you must revise.
No, it's okay, sir.
But when you study vocab, you should be intelligent. How? Here, it has QUI. It reminds you of the word quiet. So tranquility talks about quiet.
Quiet?
That's calm, serenity, free from bother.
Oh,
You must invent any way to help you to memorize the word forever. So any word has QIE tells you about calmness. Again, later we'll study something like that. The sound of the word tells you the meaning. Look, whoa. When you produce a sound, whoa, this means you are sad or in confusion. You're not stable. You're not, you're not calm. You are in trouble. So look, whoa, what means sadness, misfortune, grief, and happiness. So the sound of the word tells me the meaning of the word. Again, look, perish. If you are going to perish, it's similar to the sound of finish. Yes or no? Ah, that,
that actually makes sense, yeah.
so it helps you. And if you are going to finish someone, to kill him, to stop him to be existing in life.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense like that.
Again, when you study here humility, it's similar to the word human. And human means you are a man, should be of morals. And if you are a man, you should have pride, have no pride.
Humane.
So you lack of pride. You are not arrogant, being humble, unpretentious. Yeah. Again, the sound of oh, you see, like oh my God, oh no. You are admired. You like something. If I like it, you are impressed. You are stunned, blown away. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's it. And after that, you will find some sentences to help you. When you read, always find the techniques. For example, despite this part, opposite to this part. She did impressive accomplishment, so she must be proud. She must be proud, of course. But here's the opposite. So what is the opposite of being proud? To be not proud. So lack of pride. So humility is the best answer. Look, my heart is broken. This means I'm going to die. Sighed and broken. So if your heart is broken and you sigh the last breath, it means you are going to die. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's it. So that means practice. So it depends on your time. Read more and more in this booklet because the test maker always focus on these words. They already found them in the test. So after revising, memorizing the Latin roots, go to practice, go to the vocab to add more, go to test yourself. Now let's find examples for the difficult words. Find any difficult word. Let's find together, for example, the word hypothesis. Hypo, it means you guess. The in English means idea. SIS, it means it's a noun and it's a singular. It's a noun, singular, idea. So what means a hypothesis? You guess an idea without proved evidence. So what means hypothesize? The guess. Again, compressibility, press. Com means together. You pressed to something together. And the ability means a noun. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Look, inhabit. You are inside something. And if I do habit inside something, I'm at home. So I'm in safe place. Yes or no? Look again, impede. I am opposite. And impede, you move. So it means you don't move something. If you don't move something, it means you stop it. That means here it's impede. So allowing water molecules without to permeate and impede. So the molecules impede, stop. The molecules stop, prevent, stop moving function. So the molecule stop the functions. So
Yeah.
I guess from the words. So the letters in the word can help me to understand. Now is your turn to try to guess perception. Of course, you cannot because you didn't memorize. But now, per means before. Sept means you receive information or facts. ION means noun. So sept, memorize it from the word reception. If you receive idea, it means you understand it easily and quickly by your senses. So perception means you understand something quickly before I tell you by your senses. So it means fast understanding, a
Yeah.
quick intelligence. That's it. So it means their perception of that effect. It means they understand it easily and quickly. That's why. No, ethical, ethi means morals. It means goodness. So ethical means consumer has morals. So I guess the word easily without reading. Before I read, look eco environment, log information, adjective. So this means information about environment. And you already said it, social. And so I can guess the meaning from the style, from the letters, from knowledge, from reading. Again, look between two dashes, additional information to explain what means ethical. So you don't need to memorize what means ethical. He already explained. Look, he said meaning that they try to. So the writer, the author, already gives you the definition. When we test you for something already here, but you must memorize the Latin roots. If you don't, you will suffer a lot in vocabulary in English. And suffering means losing time. Losing time, you are not intelligent, so your score must be low. So your score is low not because you don't study, because you don't think quick. So we call it in English SAT. Do you know what it means SAT? Scholastic Aptitude Test. Scholastic, scholar, school, study. Aptitude means fast, quick way of thinking. Not just only you know or not. Look again. Locomotion. L-O-C, it means location. And
Ish.
mode means move. So locomotion means what? You move something from place to place. So locomotion,
Ish of movements.
yes. And mode in inward means moving. Like motivate, which means you move me. You let me move, so you give me the drive, the enthusiasm to do something. You know, like motion of molecules in your body, motion of cells. That's it. Motionless, it does not move. Motionless does not move at all. That is, feel it. Look, demote. D means opposite. So it does not move because no, it is motion. So why? So today, inshallah, I'm going to send you notes about all of these. Deal.
Yes, please.
So after memorizing all of that, you must answer these questions. Now we are going to correct your questions in these 10 minutes quickly. So open the previous test. Did you open it with me? Where have we stopped?
We stopped at 10.
We stopped on question number 10 here. Second
Yeah.
module. Second module. So we are going to correct from number 10.
Oh, this is the old paper?
Yeah, the previous test that you did homework, need to correct it.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let me open it, sir. Oh,
And that's
Sir, can you hear me?
yes, I do.
Sir, from this paper, I had to solve like from 3 till 33.
33. But this is a
From
simple module. Or we stopped in the first module here.
uh,
Mm.
no, the homework was from 3, question 3.
Question number 3.
Yeah.
Now for number 3. What is your answer?
For number 3, it was A.
Are you sure about A?
Yeah.
So A, it's correct, yes. Do you know what help B? Whereas, opposite. This opposite to that. So whereas, to express opposite ideas. This idea is opposite to that. Come on. Number 4. If it's correct, we'll skip it. If it's wrong, we'll answer again. Number 4.
Okay. 4, B.
B, it is wrong. Why? As I told you, all of these adjectives, what does it describe? It describes place. What is explained about the place? Is it enduring, keeping forever, lasting? How? He said here because it is overshadowed. Do you know overshadow? Something
Yeah.
not there. If you don't know, read. He said overshadowed by much of the larger concurrent conflict. We have conflict between two things. It does not make sense. Look, he used the cause and effect. It essentially maintains the geopolitical status quo for Britain, calling to explain more again. Country neither gained nor lost. That means the place of this war, it's not evident, it's not proved yet. How it keeps for a long time. It's uncertain. Tenuous means unsure, uncertain up to now. We don't know what is the purpose of this war, or the war has uncertain place in historical memory. You feel it? People are not sure about it was good or not. What is the benefit? The country neither gained or lost. Feel it?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about it's evident or clear because he explained the opposite. In a way, you did your best, but you can revise at home again. Come on, number 5.
Okay. Number 5 was C.
Number 5, C is correct. Good job. Number 6,
Number 6, also C.
and C, it is correct. Number 7,
Number 7, also C.
also C, but how long? Here, the function, I told you the functions are underlined only. Let's prove it together. Here,
Yeah.
identify the conflict. You know conflict? Conflict, it has the Latin root flict. You see, flict here means not stable emotions between two things, like conflict between countries, between you and yourself. Look the underlined. What is the conflict? Several studies have found negligible electrical consequence of government that impose fiscal austerity measures. Yet, look, yet opposite, conflicting. Yet some European governments recently suffered how they found that they impose fiscal austerity measures and they suffered electorally due to their austerity. It's opposite. You feel they put a lot of strict rules and they suffer from this the effects of these rules. It's something opposite. So this was conflict
Yeah.
between the findings and the recent events. You see, is a consequence of complicated factor. So letter B, of course. Letter A is wrong as you did discrepancy. You know discrepancy, difference between two things. That so of course it does not explain divergence in research findings. You know divergence?
Divergence.
It has the prefix di. Divergence means that means the findings has opposite ideas. But he didn't mention that here. Mention this point is opposite this point. Feel it? And it's not
Yeah.
in divergence in research findings that the text go on to say is due to different groups of researchers. So the rest of the answer is wrong. So be careful about the half of the answer is wrong. Anyway, you did your best. Number 8,
Number 8A.
correct. Come on, number 9.
Number 9A.
Number 9A, correct. Perfect.
Number 10B.
Number 10D, correct.
Number 11C.
11HC, wrong. 11, it must be letter A. Why? The main idea? Yeah, the main idea. What is most explained? There are important characteristics of narratives that are not fully included by two concepts. That means there are many features people do not edit. How did you know? He said here, but when you find the button in your reading, stop on the idea after. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Look, systematic categorizations of artistic phenomena discount, they ignore, they didn't include the subtle way in which meaning is created by interactions. So people do not include these ideas in their narratives. So he said that there are many characteristics not included by narrators. You feel it? So this means the letter A main idea. Anyway, come on. And of course, letter B, he add idea not mentioned, by the way. It does not talk about the audience. So it's wrong. All right, you can revise again with the answers. Come on. Number 12. What is 12? Hello. 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 Dr. Hassan here.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I do, yes. Number 12.
Okay. Number 12, it was D.
Number 12, it's letter D. Number 13.
13, it was A.
13, letter A, wrong. We need quotation from the researchers would best support the assertion. Find the assertion. What is the assertion here? And then find something to prove it. It's like a main idea. If you find the assertion, you can find the answer. And this is about the students. Look, a student in a biology seminar who is writing a paper on these fish assert. So we need something related to these points only. Imagine. And this is supported by letter D. But anyway, you can revise. And the next time, inshallah, we'll correct the rest of the test plus the new test.